Hello students, today we will learn about addition of integers. First of all, we need to learn some rules for adding integers. So let's see the rules of integers. So first rule is when two positive numbers are added with each other, then answer is always positive. Here you can see this first blue symbol is representing the positive number. The another blue symbol is also representing the positive number. And this third blue symbol showing that there is addition between these two positive numbers. So when these two positive numbers are added with each other, answer is always positive. Let's see second rule. Here second rule says that when two negative numbers are added with each other, then answer is always with the negative sign. This red symbol is representing the negative number. This another red symbol is also representing the negative number. And when they are added with each other, this third blue symbol showing that there will be addition between these two negative numbers. So when these two negative numbers are added with each other, there will be addition between them, and whichever answer we will get, that answer will have the negative sign. Now the third rule. So third rule says that one positive number and one negative number. Here you can see that blue symbol is representing the positive number, while this red symbol is representing the negative number. So when these two numbers are one positive and one negative, both are added with each other, then you can see here this yellow symbol is showing that there will be subtraction between these two numbers. So when one positive number and one negative numbers are added with each other, there will be subtraction between them, and whichever answer we will get, it will have the sign of greater number. If the positive number is bigger, then the answer will have the positive sign. If the negative number is bigger, ignoring its sign, if the negative number is bigger, then the answer will have the negative sign. Let's see the fourth rule. Fourth rule is just like the third rule. So first number is negative while another number is positive. When one negative number and one positive number are added with each other, this yellow sign, yellow symbol showing that there will be subtraction between these two numbers, negative and positive. And again, the answer will have the sign of the greater number. If we ignore the sign, if the negative number is bigger, then the answer will be having negative sign. If the positive number is bigger, then answer will have positive sign. Now let's see how we can implement these rules while solving the sums of integers. So you can see here the first rule says that, again I'm repeating, that when two positive numbers are added with each other, answer is always positive. So let's see the example. Here you can see 3 plus 5. 3 is also positive number and 5 is also positive number, and we know how to add them. So 3 plus 5 is 8. So 8 is also positive number. Means that when two positive numbers are added with each other, the answer is always positive. Now let's see other example. Here, the other rule says that when two negative numbers are added with each other, then there will be addition between them, but the answer will have the negative sign. So you can see here, the first number, that is negative 3 is negative number, and negative 5 is also negative number. So there will be addition between these two negative numbers, the negative 3 and negative 5. So if we remove the plus sign, it will be negative 3 and negative 5. So now what we will do, we will add them. So after adding, you can see here that when we are adding it, 3 plus 5 is equal to 8, and we'll put the sign of the negative. So negative 8 will be the answer. So again, you have to remember that when two negative numbers are added with each other, there will be addition between these two numbers, but whichever number we will get as answer, that number will have negative sign. When two negative numbers are added, the answer is always negative. Now let's see third example. So third example, third rule says that one positive number and one negative number, when they are added with each other, there will be subtraction between them and the answer will have the sign of the greater number. So you can see here, the 3 is positive number while 5 is negative number. There is 3 and negative 5. When we are adding them, there will be subtraction between them. So you can see here, we can write 3 minus 5. So 3 plus negative 5 is equal to 3 minus 5. So we are going to subtract it. So from 5, you will subtract 3, that is 2, but we'll write negative 2. Why? Because 5 is greater number than 3 if we ignore the sign. 5 is greater number than 3, but 5 is negative. So we will give that negative sign to the answer. It means that when we are adding 3 and negative 5, so there will be subtraction between them and answer will have the negative sign because here 5 is the greater number and 5 is negative number. So we can say that when one positive number and one negative number are added, there will be subtraction between the numbers and answer will be with the sign of greater number. Let's see the next example. Yeah. So the fourth example, fourth rule says that one negative number and one positive number, when they are added with each other, there will be subtraction between them and the answer will having the sign of greater number. So we can see here, again the example is negative 3 and positive 5. So when we add negative 3 and positive 5, if we add negative 3 and positive 5, there will be subtraction between them. So you can do the 5 minus 3. So we will get 2. Here 5 is positive number and 5 is greater than 3. Here we will not look at the sign of 3. So we'll consider 3 as 3 only and 5 is greater than 3. So we will give the sign of 5 which is positive to the answer. So 2 is also positive number. So one negative and one positive. When they are added with each other, there will be subtraction between them, but the answer will be having the sign of the greater number. So again, when one negative number and one positive number are added, there will be subtraction between the numbers and answer will be with the sign of greater number. I hope you understood how to implement these rules while solving the integer sums. Thank you.